Yo, what's up, honkers? Today, I'm gonna be reacting to Casual Geographic's video on this weird rat-looking thing. It reminds me of a pet that you were like, oh, that's so cute, and then you hear it and you're just like, ugh. Anyway, today's secret word is rat. If you comment the secret word down below, I will give your comment a heart. Alright, let's get right into today's video.
Just some BS with fur. Default mammal. Bro is just
default mammal.
thing.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Just a random effing thing.
What the fuck? What?
Login. The internet decided to have a cultural campfire, but instead of
What do
roasting
you
marshmallows,
mean?
Nature's Untitled project got flamed
Oh,
with every way to say they're easy to draw. Straight bullying a beta test. You got
Never mind, it's valid. I understand why.
Oh.
I can't move and look right now, but I'm looking. I'm so focused.
Oh my god, I love him.
But
folks saying we never
seriously,
officially
we need to make
discovered
that
this
our new
mammal.
mascot.
So someone went to a pet store and asked for an animal. John Mammal, they're calling
The
him.
John Mammal.
I gotta say something, especially with his big homie on my chest. This potato vampire is a hyrax, and they did not evolve for 50 million years just to get called a furry template. Bro is literally in the Bible.
Wait, what?
Imitation bunny's closest relatives are elephants, which everyone loves,
What?
and manatees, which laws had to stop people.
Closest relative is fucking.
Bro, it looks like the default character.
Oh my god, stop making fun of him.
Loving. The same animal folks are calling the first interaction in a tutorial is cousins with the most iconic animal on Earth. But it's not like there aren't signs. Hyraxes have the same tusks for fighting and female validation.
Oh, okay.
The bar for impressive is lower than their balls are, because having an internal coin purse is another thing they have in common.
Oh,
Fair,
internal
Hyraxes
coin
have a
purse,
lot in
okay.
common with a lot of animals. Let's count them out. If convergent eats two roads, that boy's a roundabout. Done stole so many animals, Flo. If this were a Pokemon, he'd be Plagiario. They took the elephant's tusk and toes. They have a jaw you'd expect on a rhinoceros. A Pika Plus build with marmot for measure, but only one reps the rodent varsity sweater. It's a miscellaneous mammal nature uploaded at the last moment. They're such trash thermoregulators, they're more reptile than...
This is such a good template right here. Is he talking about us, mama? Is he?
No.
As a partially cold-blooded concept, most of the hyrax's energy comes from charging in the sun, giving it the same pastime as the Viscacha. But they're less efficient than the Sensei gerbil. Where Viscachas may spend a quarter of their time sunbathing,
wow.
this sentient
Maybe
1159 project submission has about 5% of its life when it's not just sitting idly. Hyraxes inherited the koala problem, but at least koalas have the excuse of poor diet. Nature greenlit the mammal version of batteries sold separately. They didn't ask for any of this, yet the internet has been cooking them like they come with XP. When obviously this organism dies and offers zero. Which isn't just outrageous slander for
This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would. But I legally can't.
Don't kill it.
But I've considered it.
Don't kill it. He didn't do anything wrong. He just built different. That's all.
Animal name dropped in the holy book and whose poop has been used in perfumes. It just shows you how fast the internet will turn on you. Seems like just yesterday people were hyping up the hyrax, making them viral every time they made a sound, just to today act like they haven't been around. There's so much more that meets the eye with the organism of all time. Like the fact this template has 6 different types. You got the rock hyrax, the most common and iconic of the raxes.
Right.
While being the most iconic of an animal called a placeholder is like winning prom queen of a homeschool. Just know that if you see a Duzzy on your feed, it's probably a rock hyrax. And these Rockies have enough clout to be the VIP member of the Brocavia hyrax genus. But only because they're the only living member of it. There's 3 hyrax genus.
Thank you for the wieners, a Jitterthan.
And Heterohyrax is home to the bush hyrax. You're forgiven if you can't tell them apart. Nature's Xerox to Xerox. It's not your fault. The bushrax looks like it tried to implement the same mask method to farm empathy, but like everything else, it was a poor imitation. They're smaller than rock hyraxes, but again, no hard feelings if you can't differentiate. The chances I mixed up the pictures in this section are lower than the chances someone's gonna care enough to notice. But the bushrax's defining trait is that their distress state basically define the entire species.
I said look at me. You're becoming famous on the internet because of me, so try and show a little appreciation. Okay.
Yeah, that's the Awawa, and he's telling you to make like Michael Jackson and beat it. And the third genus is Dendrohyrax, which actually has 4 species: the southern, eastern, western, and the banyan tree hyrax. Same ideas, different font. The western looks like he's seen some shit, and chances are it was his reflection. It's the only hyrax that looks like it has to be held back, because he decided he'd rather look like a
That looks like a Dark Souls rat.
It does. It looks
like the shiny
so...
Pokemon of the bunch. They're a regular part of the diets of leopards, eagles, and pythons. They're just the part that says etc. The southern tree hyrax is interesting in that it'll rapidly bounce on the ground to travel when excited, which is what you're looking at right now, so long as someone cared enough to record it. Now, they say their status is of least concern,
one recorded it.
But I'd say their blood-curdling night screams are mildly concerning. Speaking of scream, the last member is the banyan tree hyrax, and I say that because they were discovered in 2021, and it was because of their scream. You see, scientists who weren't even checking for them, they were looking for bush babies. That's a bush baby. But heard enough of this weird barking sound that they eventually isolated and studied it, and these sounds were so distinctive, they realized it came from an entirely different species. Mind you, they clocked these calls back in 2009, but the banyan wasn't identified until over a decade later.
Interesting.
Imagine screaming for attention for years, only to be discovered by accident by people looking for someone else. And apparently, banyan skulls were already in scientists' possession, but they never noticed because, in their words, they just assumed they were all the same. Best believe Hyrax was getting this level of disrespect back in the day, because Titanohyrax Ultimus would have been big enough to mog a rhino. But Hyrax Ultimus Prime died out and left us with a miscellaneous tater tot. And miscellaneous is the best way to describe the family. Hyraxes are part of the Afroteria reunion, and you couldn't pick out a more random assortment of characters on a 3 a.m. gas station. You obviously have the Hyrax and the elephant, along with a group certain people confuse for mermaids, the manatee and dugong, or just a sea cow. But you also have my 4th grade fixation, the aardvark, the elephant shrew, which is actually more elephant than shrew, in fact not even a true shrew, the golden mole, which isn't a true mole, in fact underground and undercover makes it more of a mole, the otter shrew, which is nary a true shrew, but what else is new, and the tenric, which is a hedgehog nature tried redrawing from memory. Now, the non-evolution folk might have an argument, because how do you explain this?
This is my original Sonic OC. Please
don't steal it. 2 things happened. One was
that Shadow the Hedgehog right there.
The World was released when a mountain-sized meteoric plot device blew their smooth off the census. In Space Jam terms, the Monstars took a crowbar to the knee and hedge trimmers to the Achilles, allowing the smaller mammalian Looney Tunes to really get on the board. But the other domino fell long before, with Africa separating from the supercontinent of Gondwana, completely isolated until she eventually crashed into Eurasia. I'm not 100% on the dates, but that's still tens of millions of years Africa spent as a massive island. With an even bigger dinosaur-sized niche left behind, the mammals on it got to work. Think of Australia. You got a max security prison deer, an actual sloth bear, hijos de satanas, and many, many more. And they're all marsupials, because marsupials were all the Australian island had, and those niches were going to be filled somehow. But my favorite example is the fact that Madagascar had no apex big cat predator, so a steroid mongoose took the spot. What you saw with Marsupial Mafia and the adaptive radiation, where a single common ancestor diversified to occupy all the sudden vacancies. And Afroteria diversified into straight nonsense. Basically, it was the ganglet split up of evolution.
Alright, let's go, guys.
Imagine the reaction the Hyrax got at the reunion. I'm sure Titanohyrax tried their best at the big man's game, but getting outcompeted by those that played the big boy build better had the remaining Hyraxes living in the woodworks like rodents. But you'd expect an imitation rat to belong with the not a shrew, not a mole, left-handed hedgehog, and clade insectophilia. But
they just got everything else.
Cast in the penungulata portion. Penungulata. Basically almost ungulates. Ungulates are the many animals that walk on hooves. Yes, that's a whale. The hippo must have gave him a guest pass. Having almost hooves means elephants and sea cows have toenails. So does a hyrax. Not a hoof.
Oh, interesting.
They also have the same tusks that were just pimped out incisors. But hyraxes chew like they were raised by ruminants, chewing from side to side to grind it out like a giraffe. You might not have noticed because hyraxes do it so fast. And when's the last time you looked a hyrax in the mouth? Because you might have noticed, they look like they have tiny rhino skulls augmented into their heads.
Yes,
so
but it's like...
The animal Twitter called just a random thing is actually the peak form for the life they live. From the size
That's
to
the peak form.
Speaking of toes, down boy, those beans have a purpose, and rubbery soles with a concave surface creates a suction cup that's a cheat code for gripping rocks. It's how Raxes can go goat and climb vertical surfaces. It's also how Hyraxes climb into our lives. Hyraxes have the habit of hitting nature had not intended. In addition to being capybara copyright,
they're capybaras, but they're suction cup man. They can climb walls.
It should be no surprise to see the animal someone called the Nepo of its family being hard carried by something else. But they've also started scoring free rides on something slightly faster than a tortoise. There's a genuine trend of South Africans finding their cars colonized by desis. Apparently the underside of a car is like a wet dream to a crevice merchant, and people have accidentally Ubered this stowaway across South Africa. And like clockwork, they often don't get noticed until they start screaming, or the smell of their excess alerts you. One hyrax spent 4 days as an undercarriage carry-on after joining a family's 2.5-hour trip from Cedarburg to Worcester. Another family came home from vacation to find 4 of them splunking in their car engine. And you can't just evict them when you find them, because desis are highly territorial, and getting spawned on enemy grounds will get them murked by the residents. According to the Cape of Good Hope SPCA, if you find a hyrax up your chassis, you do not attempt to remove, or else they might show you what that tusk do. Best thing you can do is bait them out with like peanut butter or something and then trap them and wait for your local SPCA to come handle it. But even then, you probably don't want to take matters in your own hands. Not only because you have no way of knowing when or where the hyrax hopped on, there's a non-zero chance he doesn't just abandon your car and immediately head for the next one over, just transferring the problem to someone else. Truly the best way to help a hyrax is to check your car for them before you head out. It's not much different from checking for stray cats under the hood during the cold times, which, if you're on the East Coast, is right now.
Yeah.
Pray for me, I am so sick right now. So I wouldn't blame you for thinking hyraxes spawned into our lives out of nowhere. But it's not always by accident. I swear I liked one video. One. And now I get videos
now
of
all the time.
flying people's houses. I had no idea they were so common as pets. Or legal. Legality aside, hyraxes
are
as
they
good
legal?
pets as you'd expect from a travel-sized rhodacious elephant. Which is not at all. They're highly social and territorial. They'll hate your house and you'll hate what they do to it. Especially with their bathroom habits, which I'm
Wait, what they do?
What do they do? Get that smell out. But humans weren't even the first primates to try to turn a hyrax to a house pet. You remember the hyrax jump scare that is the Western variety?
Yeah.
Well, there's someone that thinks this weremole is cute. Chimpanzees have shown a strangely genuine curiosity.
I'm sorry, what?
In 1995, researchers came across a group of chimps surrounding a hyrax that had fallen out of a tree, and other than one male slapping the ground as a display and another one poking it with a stick, they just watched it until they eventually lost interest and just left them alone. To be fair, less than 5% of a chimp's diet is meat, but I've seen chimps do raccoons dirty for existing. They also hunt bush babies, but somehow a hyrax gets a pass. In 2016, scientists clocked a male chimp with a past tense hyrax, and I swear from the way
and he was eating it.
He was treating it like a doll, seemingly grooming it, even blowing on its hair, and no, he didn't even eat it in the end. But the weirdest case might have been in 2000, when a female chimp adopted one for a day. She carried it around, groomed it, and even spent the night in her nest with it, and spent a total of 15 hours cradling it. And while the hyrax was already dead, it wasn't by her effort. I know I'm not supposed to anthropomorphize, but again, I've seen these same apes do diagers grizzly. So you're gonna have to convince me Caesar and them don't find him cute. But again, you wouldn't really want a hyrax as a pet. One, because their social structures are way too complex. I was not kidding when I said leaving a stowaway on foreign turf is like putting a prison green light on them. In a Wawa of up to 80
so they're like
the highest rax is the territorial him.
What do you call it?
Lords over the females.
Also, what type of animal is it called? The ones that are in colonies or whatever, like lions. A pack animal.
They're young, and any younger male's not yet seen as a threat. And it's usually this top male that's responsible for sentry duty, basically acting as a lifeguard while the others feed, and blaring out an alarm call if he sees a threat like an eagle, which gets all the hyraxes to hightail it. Not only is it uber effective against predators, it's the same way meerkats manner. But when you look like a hodgepodge of other animals' homework, you get no show on how hyraxes happen. I'd watch it because the drama would go crazy. Those tusks are for more than just attracting mates. You wouldn't know it, but these hyraxes are fighting for their lives, and those teeths can tear each other apart, and
those teeths are fucking people up.
Running fades is such a risk that hyraxes have ways to avoid conflict. The main one is by breaking into song. I'm not even kidding, the same way gorillas beat their chest to advertise size and avoid fights, male hyraxes do by singing, and studies have proven that they'll increase their audible output when there's more stranger neighbor raxes around, which sometimes the strangers respond to. It's their version of a diss track, and they take the craft seriously, because it's also been proven that hyraxes that sing the most and maintain the best rhythm go on to father the most successful offspring.
Oh, okay.
There's no other way I'd know this, but it's why male hyraxes sing all year around, and unlike most other animals, they sing as a solo, but they also sing unlike almost any other mammal. Hyraxes sing with
They, like,
syntax,
chirp.
and in casual terms, it means the sounds they sing and the order they sing them in aren't random. They're actually specifically structured, with each note purposely
Like a
sequenced,
language?
like lyrics. That's something you normally see with birds, and other than whales, bats, and some primates,
Huh.
the hyrax is the only mammal found to do this, which means it's not a stretch to say they have way more complex a language than anyone ever gave them credit for. Especially since hyrax hymns can go on for minutes, and songs even have specific regional dialects. Just an effing thing. I think not. Especially since they have a social network we've never seen in another animal, but in humans. Studies show that hyraxes subscribe to the friend of my friend is my friend
Lick 'em.
rule, and they'll
Lick
spread
'em.
these social ties in a way that creates overall social balance. Not only do hyraxes living like egalitarians live longer and better, it's actually the hyrax that was the first non-human animal to be seen with this kind of social structural balance. Yeah, the Awawa did that. Like, they'll use the friend of a friend concept to create calculated trios, and it's proven that hyrax groups that do this on a large scale are way more chill and see way less aggression. It's also why I said airdropping one into a new hood is assisted census subtraction, because newcomers immediately invite instability. Although complex social order makes a lot of sense, because hyraxes have a lot going for them.
Like?
Keeping themselves warm enough to stay alive ain't one of them. Nature kind of screwed them there, so they spend 95% of their time either resting or basking. They're damn near
They're always
solar powered.
basking.
They'll also use the Tetris method to stay warm, and when you need cuddle time to survive, it's best to know who your friends are. So yeah, there's a lot more to the hyrax than being the elephant's understudy. They got their fingerprints in history. Well, not their fingers. Animals dragging ass sets on the ground is nothing new. But recently, the first known fossil of one butt species was uncovered from over 108,000 years ago. And that autograph belonged to, their butts tell us a lot more about the past, and it is because of their bathroom habits. See, I told you we were gonna get to that. Just had to learn something first.
Right.
Hyraxes all produce in the same place, in these latrines called middens. And while
So they all shit
one in your house,
in one place. Okay.
entire cliffs with their calcium carbonate pee because they pee in one spot and they pee a whole lot. But generations of dropping deuces in the same spot means middens are stockpiled with hyracium, their dried excess. And this hyracium is like the less aesthetic version of amber. But the substance with a race in its name does the exact opposite to history. Studying the poop piles can tell you a lot about the past by preserving time in a way built to last. With some of these middens going back 70,000 years.
Wow.
Hyraxes crap time capsules and fix your face, because that's not the only use we get out of them. Because yeah, hyrax poop has been traditionally used as perfume. It's not super common today.
Perfume?
But I'd love for someone to comment and tell me what it
What
smells
the
like.
fuck?
That same hyracium has also been used in traditional medicines to treat issues like epilepsy. Are you now seeing how lousy the internet's doing this animal? They are so much more than a filler character on Noah's Ark. You don't even have to care about them, but if you care about the Arabian leopard, one of the closest to being discontinued cats, then you should probably know that a big part of their diet is the rax. I feel bad for them. Being this weird of an animal just to be called a bare minimum's gotta be a kick in the balls. Good thing theirs are on the inside. And that's gonna do it for this video. Drink water, hug your mother, Patreon plug, you probably heard that before.
Patreon plug.
Book plug, you've definitely heard that before.
Oh, I haven't
Spread
heard the book
Awawa
plug.
word, and I'm gonna see y'all
Awawa.
in the next one.
Spread the Awawa word. Go to a Casual Geographic. Make sure you sub and like this video over there. It'll be linked in the description down below. Like this video if you made it to the end. Subscribe if you want me to watch more Casual Geographic. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.